Hey guys, welcome back to another raid video. In this video, I want to talk about our new dungeon, Sand Devil's Necropolis. I want to show you guys some teams that are working super well. Alright, and I kind of want to talk about which stage you should farm. This is a brand new dungeon, just came out today. Of course, this afternoon there was a big node guard party going on, but that thing was fixed now. We're just gonna do it the normal way. We're gonna put a team together and find a way to beat this dungeon, I guess. But the thing is, in this dungeon there are 25 stages, right? And people usually think that like, oh, if you can do stage 25, it's definitely better than doing stage 20. But in this dungeon, it's actually not quite the case, because if you take a look at my potion, I farmed. I participated in the node guard party for around 8,000 energy, and I just ran out of the lesser oil. So you absolutely don't have to focus on the highest difficulty. It's completely not necessary. Especially the most precious resources is actually the first one, the cheapest one, right? So let me show you guys a couple screenshots here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Shout out to whoever made this graph. It's absolutely incredible, super useful information here. All right. So like if we take a look at this graph, it basically shows you the drop chance. I do believe this is data mine information. All right, I'm just gonna give you guys a straight conclusion. All right, if you are really focusing on lesser oil, you should just farm stage 15. You don't have to go anything above stage 15 because it gives you absolutely the most amount of lesser oil. Stage 16 and stage 15 has the exact same drop chance, but of course stage 16 is a little bit difficult, right? A little bit more difficult. So there's absolutely zero reason to do stage 16. They should probably just delete. That stage. All right. And if you want all three oils, which stage you should be focusing on? It's gonna be stage 21. It's not gonna be stage 25, right? Because I will say for 99% of you guys out there, 25 might be a little bit difficult, right? Because even for a player like me, a super kraken, been playing this game for a long time, stage 25, if I want to do it normally, it's gonna be hard. So I do think 21 is a super endgame player that want to farm all three types of oil. You can do 21 instead of 25. So yeah, that's it. That's my conclusion. That's everything you need to know. All right. If you are focusing on lesser oil, go with stage 15. All right. Let me put it this way. If you're focusing on lesser oil or greater oil, focusing on 15. If you want all three oils, focusing on 21. If you have one or more Acrizia copies on your account, you can do stage 25. That's gonna be my next topic, which is Acrizia. So first of all, I want to say I do think Geomancer works in this dungeon, but I have to test things out. I want to give you guys a complete guide, all right, about my team. So my team is not ready yet, so I cannot show you guys my team yet. But I do think the most efficient way to do this is use enemy max HP champion. All right. On my account, I only have Septimus. I think Septimus is just the one I use. I used Septimus all the way to stage 16 today. Then I realized there was a node guard party going on. Right, then I started to use node guard. So I guess Septimus absolutely works at stage 15, which I would say most of people should be farming stage 15. Alright, Septimus absolutely works. And any other HP damage dealer, max HP damage dealer also work. But I mean, even though they are all max HP damage dealer, but they actually do have a different multiplier. So for example, Septimus hits harder than Royal Guard. Royal Guard hits harder than let's say Arminger, right? They do have different multipliers. So I think Septimus is the best one if we don't consider affinity. Alright, then we're gonna talk about the absolutely the best PvE champion in the entire game, which is Acrizia. This champion absolutely makes zero sense. I don't understand why she is even allowed in the game. right? I think she should just be deleted because this champion is just like a cheat, right? You got this champion, you beat Hydra basically. She did 300 million damage on Nightmare Hydra by herself. I've seen a whale did it, right? Because all her skills are enemy max HP, right? All her skills are enemy max HP based. It makes zero sense. This is like Septimus A2 with no cooldown. Like how does any of her skill can make sense, right? Then I'm gonna show you guys a couple screenshots with Acrizia. Alright, so here we are. Let's actually go slowly. Alright, this is from one of my clanmates here. Sand Devil's Necropolis, stage 15. I think this team is a little bit pay to win, but you can definitely just switch out some champions here. You can definitely do that. For example, Septimus, you just use a Royal Guard, just use a Husk, right? It's really not gonna be an issue, right? This is just a very fast team that can finish the dungeon in 1 minute, but I don't think you need to aim for 1 minute. If you can finish stage 15 in 3 minutes, I think it's totally fine. This is just one way that it will work, and Rolos is also really good because usually people build Rolos super fast, and Rolos deals a lot of damage. That's why Rolos is still good. Alright, and let's move on to the next image. Alright, now let's get to the juicy stuff. Acrizia. This champion is just completely busted, like I said. Alright, I do think if you're beating this in 24 seconds, you basically finish the boss within 2 turns of sleep. Two turns of sleep, basically like that, right? Like Acrizia is just crazy. Like especially if you have 2 Acrizia, you basically delete the boss, right? For Mother Cybele, the reason is you need a revive on death because the boss is gonna do a huge AoE that is going to one-shot the team, and you do need a revive on death because I don't think you can survive that unless you want to use a Stone Skin Reviver, which you could. Alright, but I mean a revive on death champion is just much easier. And for Raiho is actually really good in this place, in case you guys don't know, right? Because we're looking for debuffs. Alright, we are looking for debuffs. We're looking for a champion which can put like 5 debuffs in a single skill kit. I do think there are a lot of champions in this game. Well, not a lot of champions can put 5 debuffs in a single skill kit. But Raiho is actually one of them. Look at this. How many debuffs? The boss cannot be stunned, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can put 5 debuffs from a single skill kit. Alright, and if you are able to put 5 debuffs, the boss damage reduction is going to be reduced by 50% because I believe it's 10% for each debuff, right? Raiho is super good in this place. And let's move on to the next image. This is stage 21, which I recommend most of super endgame players should be farming like myself. I think I will probably be farming stage 21 instead of 25 because I do think stage 25 is super hard for a player like me, alright, because I don't have Acrizia. I think stage 25 is super hard to auto. For sure I can manual it, but I don't want to manual it. I want to be able to auto it. That's why I'm not going to do 25. I'm going to do 21. Alright, so again, Mother Cybele, like I said, Geomancer works, and then you just bring a enemy max HP champion, Husk. Okay, so Prince Chimera is obviously super good for sure. So that's basically the team. 2 minutes, not bad. It doesn't have Acrizia. This is a team I'm probably gonna give it a try to see if it works. Alright, now let's get to the juicy stuff. Can you guys believe it? Stage 25, 36 seconds, alright, with double Acrizia. This is absolutely insane. I think, like I said, this double Acrizia basically take down the boss within 2 turns of sleep. Alright, I don't think the boss is gonna go to sleep the 3rd time. Alright, Acrizia is just crazy. Like all the hits she does, it's gonna be 10% of boss max HP. So it's just gonna be very fast to take down the boss. This is literally like a legal cheat in the game. Alright, maybe I should call her the legendary version of Geomancer. I do think Plarium designed this dungeon intentionally so that Geomancer doesn't work, because the boss has a passive, like if you reduce his turn meter, your max HP is gonna be reduced, stuff like that. That's why Geomancer is hard to use in this place. But Acrizia, man, is so broken. Acrizia is really so broken. Like I said, Mother Sabelle is just for the revive on death. Nick Mothar, I do believe it's just for the support, so the Acrizias can take more turns. And Raiho is for her debuff. She can do 5 debuffs, so the boss takes more damage. And yeah, that's basically all the image I have here. Alright, that's basically it. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, I think on my account, I can do 25. Like, I don't think I can auto it. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try 21. I think 21 is doable. To auto, of course, right? It's autoable, right? And the drop rate is really not too far behind compared to 25. I think it's totally fine. So yeah, what do you guys think? I think from now on, I'm just gonna save my more void shards. I'm not going to participate probably even in a guaranteed void event. I'm just gonna save all my void shards for the next Acrizia 10x, and I'm gonna pull them all. Alright, I think Acrizia is too important. And I don't think, like, I just don't see my roster able to do stage 25 without Acrizia. Maybe I'm gonna give 25 a try after I got Acrizia. I mean, of course, I mean auto it, right? To auto stage 25, I just think I need Acrizia. And I think if you can have Acrizia, it's gonna make things a lot easier. That's probably something I also recommend you guys to do. Try to save your void shards and pull during the 10x Acrizia, because this is really a account changing champion. Alright, so yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and find it informative, and I will see you guys in a video soon.